Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gators will kick it away first. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. On the ground at the 20. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Slings it downfield. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. The run to the left. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to him on the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Short now. They snap it from their own 46. The give to the right. He's able to find his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Fires on the move. Finds the big tight end. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
To throw, it's Orji. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They go to the ground. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he was hard to bring down.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Fires on the move. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Michigan 7, Florida 0.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Michigan 7, Florida 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Scanning the field, it's Glagway. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Florida! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll try the right side. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The lone back's got it. Shows him the stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
They'll give it to the back. He's there to make the stop.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you can tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again? Or are you going to force them to pass the football?
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. The jet sweep pass. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Throws for the tight end. He's open on the right. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Move the chains with that completion now on 1st down. Back to the air one more time. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Shows him the stiff arm. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He caught it! And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Gators want to move quickly. On 4th down, flexing that muscle in the run game. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gator!
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to let one go back to the middle. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
That's the end of the first half with the game tied.
Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Powers through. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They call the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
Touchdown, Florida! They take the lead with the 6.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space. Hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Orji. Gets away from one. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Going for it all. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gators.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jess. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it and made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Using his legs, it's Edwards. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 28, Michigan 14.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Off play action. Feeling some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And as he throws, he took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
After that incompletion, fourth and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Line gets set, 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he's wrestled to the ground. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Catch inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And they got him on the ground just short of the 1-yard line. The running back, you could tell he wanted to get in there, wanted to use his power and try to fall forward, but a nice job of tackling by the defense and making that thing fall just short.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All wideouts, no backs. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going up top here late in the game. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their...
Touchdown, Gators! And the punishment has been extended. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw. It's Orji. He'll try to do it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. He's looking for an open man on second down. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarter.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the W.
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Looking to throw. Dances away. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Unloads it downfield. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.